It's become a Notre Dame offseason tradition. Jaylen Sneed hype, former 5-star linebacker recruit, now going into his senior year. But folks, this time feels different. I'm buying into the hype. Let's talk Jaylen Sneed next. Ryan Roberts from A to Z Sports, breaking down everything Notre Dame football. Folks, we are less than 3 weeks away for Notre Dame to kick off their 2025 season versus the Miami Hurricanes. And this time of year, we're hearing rumors and conversations about players who are going to start or have key reserve opportunities, players that are taking advantage of ultimately every chance that is in front of them. And I feel like every year over the last couple, we have heard a lot of Jaylen Sneed hype, who of course is former 5-star linebacker out of the state of South Carolina, now entering his senior season, has played a lot of football, particularly this last year in some specialized roles. You've seen him rush off the edge. You've seen him play traditional stack backer, will linebacker, rover. You've seen him all over the place, but really haven't found a home for Jaylen Sneed as far as being a consistent version of himself. So naturally, every offseason when we hear this hype, there are going to be some people that are going to be pessimistic. They're not going to buy into it ultimately. They're going to say, show it to me, and then I will believe it ultimately. And I do take that stance to a degree, but I must say this week, after hearing Jaylen Sneed in media availability and just hear what he's been doing this entire offseason, from spring to summer workouts to now fall camp, he has continuously stacked a lot of impressive performances. And there were two big things of concern with Jaylen Sneed as far as buying fully into the hype in the past. One is he able to maintain weight to be able to play true inside linebacker on the college level? He's been around 215, 220 pounds. According to his linebacker coach, Max Bulla, he has been consistently over 230 pounds this offseason, and he is maintaining that weight. And by everyone that's seen him in person, he's been able to also maintain hhis athleticism along with that weight, which is ultimately more important than how much you weigh. You need to be a sustainable product. You need to be able to move and to utilize your athletic gifts at a bigger size. So he's holding weights. The other thing, though, which is more important to me, because we know that this kid's a freaky athlete. He's got good length for the position. He can rush off the edge. He can do a lot of different things. But the one thing I've been waiting for is for him to appear mentally locked in. And if you've seen him in past just interviews that he's done, media availability, it just kind of sounds a little bit like a disjointed perspective. And he honestly sounded like a kid, to be honest with y'all, of a young man that was not where he wanted to be positionally, and it sounded like not quite sour grapes, but it didn't sound like he was fully locked in because of the role he was playing. In this media availability, he sounded locked in. He sounded like he was taking advantage of opportunity. More than anything, there was a glow to him of how he spoke about his role in this defense, his expectations going into 2025. This was the most charismatic Jaylen Sneed that I've seen from an interview perspective. And I think that is all showcasing that we've seen tremendous growth this offseason. From the physical development to the consistency, now being projected to start potentially at will linebacker next to Drake Bowen. I have been a little bit pessimistic in the past of buying fully into Jaylen Sneed and the hype train that some Notre Dame fans create, but I'm buying in right now. I am projecting that he has a breakout year in 2025. What does that look like statistically? Not 100% sure, but I think that we're going to get the best version of Sneed every single game. Put it into the comments right now. Are you buying into the Jaylen Sneed offseason hype? How do you think he's going to perform this year if he is given the opportunity to start? You can throw some stat predictions. You can throw some hot takes of how his importance that he will have in the defense. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe on your way out. And as always, go Irish.